Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kathy Breward with Rising Sun Organic, and my channel is Beyond 60. And I'm going to share with you today one of my top selling products. Not only selling, but what I started about 2 years ago on quite a few clients when it first came out. And I have had just fantastic results of seeing something that works. And you know, that's what's the benefit of being in the business as long as I have, because I can do my own test trials on things, and I know if they work. And if they work, I'm going to promote them. I'm not going to just say it because I used it for 2 weeks. I'm almost 71 years old, and it's important that and my clients are older, I need to really work with different lines to know if they work or not. So anyway, this product is called plla, and it's just changed the name because there was another company. So it's the House of plla. And it is something that's totally different than anything that I had ever used, because one of the leading causes of aging in the skin is fat loss. And you know, there's some stuff we want to get rid of, some fat, but in the face, in the fat pads, that's very, very important. And that's what shows the aging of our face. And I'm going to put up a diagram showing you the different areas. And you'll notice, you know, even if you look at your own face, oh, well, that's why I have all this here. That's why I have all these lines. That's why your nasolabial folds are getting deeper and deeper, because it's fat loss. But in today's technology, we have things that can repair that. And, you know, just it's so exciting to be in this era of aesthetics. Holistic aesthetics is what I do, because we have so many things that can really make a difference on how we look. So I'm going to introduce you to the different products of how they came about, what were one of the first ones, and how the company has grown. So the product is known as plla, polylactic acid. And polylactic acid has been around for decades. And it is what's used in sutures that they put inside the body that dissolve, that are biodegradable, and they repair and increase healing and produce collagen, which at this point, you know, we're down to nothing on collagen. So that's what we're trying to build. The plla molecule is very large. So it has, you know, a large molecule can't go into the skin it has to have a delivery system, and that's what I'm going to talk about. I will put up some diagrams and some brochures that will show the more technical side of this. So the first thing that they came out with was the cavapola. And the cavapola is your serum, and it comes in 2 sizes. I'm going to stick my glasses on. It comes in a large size, and it comes in a small size. And again, this is 4 times the size of this, so it's a better. But cavapola has a lot of caviar. It's got all 4 different types of growth factors. It's got, it activates the delivery system of the plla into the skin by oxygen, and that's not hydrogen peroxide. So you can feel it going down into your skin and through your hair follicles. And I'll show you what this does. So I use this every night, and if you could see the difference, and what it's going to do is it's going to foam up. I hope that it foams up because I've done this a couple times today. But you can feel it as it turns white on the skin and works in through the hair follicles to deliver that deep down. And once it's worked in and it's foam, I'm going to take their stem cell mist, brush it on there and work it in there also. The biggest thing you're going to notice when you wake up in the morning is how hydrated your skin is. And that's what Korean skincare is all about, is hydration. They want glass skin. Ooh, I've got to put this on here. So I use this every night. You got to make sure that before you put it on, you want to do a good double cleanse. So you've got, you want to cleanse with, I usually cleanse with Neogenesis cleanser because it's got a little bit of lactic acid in it. Or you can use, there's different things to do a double cleanse with an enzymatic, which is going to, like little, those scrubbing bubbles that we have that we put in our bathtub. And that's what it does. It just kind of is digesting all the dead skin cells. So you want to have a good, clean foundation for you to put your cavapola on. But with the caviar and the gold, so that, and of course the stem cell mist was, and then they added the promoter gel, and this has all the ingredients in it also. And this is my small one. You can tell it's well used, and you can see if I take this in my hand, see how that is? That's that mucus, and there's also another ingredient in that creates that, and it goes away quickly. We can't waste this. And oh my gosh, when you wake up in the morning, your skin just is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So those were the first three products. The next product that they added was the eye serum. And you know, that's pretty important. I don't know, I think I brought one with me in here, but your iPad, because this is one of the area that we really start noticing. It gets real, and we're trying to cover it up with concealer and filler and all that. But it's just absolutely wonderful, and it starts filling in this. I also use it around my mouth for those, you know, those vertical lines that we hate so much that our lipstick, you know, but I always work it around my mouth too, as with all my eye serums. So those were the three products, and that's what we started with a couple of years ago. So that was the stem cell mist and the cavapola and the promoter gel cream. So then they added the eye serum, and again, that I sell so much of that. Between that and Neogenesis for repair is amazing. You know, people just after a few months, they're just raving about how their skin has changed. So next on the list came their hydrotox kit. And this is now changed too. It's hydrotox, but it is hydrotox. And this was our topical Botox. And I'm not a big fan of Botox because I have seen how it will deplete the muscles, but this is fabulous for a replacement because it's a stimulator of the muscle that you put on topically. And even if you do have Botox, it helps it to last longer. So working it. So this is a two-part system. And this is, when it comes to you, you have a vial that you pour in here. And this is your pad. Let me get one pad here. And this is what you use at night after you've cleansed your skin. There's two sides to this pad. And you can cut these in half to make them last longer. The smooth side is going to do a light acid, and it's different. It's a second generation alpha hydroxy called plla, and I believe that's right. And you wipe the skin down to make sure that you've completely got it all clean and got everything. You'll be amazed by what comes off here. Then you flip it. Then you flip it over to the side that has the quilting on it, and that's applying your topical, what we call liquid Botox. And so that is just amazing. Look how much we got off there. That's gross. Okay. So then they came out with this, and then they also came out with a serum. And this is a serum, I'm, as you can tell, I'm down way low. But you just want to pull, you want to keep it, you use this syringe so you don't get air into here. So you want to have this, and I'm just going to pull it down. And I probably use maybe that much of it at nighttime. And you want to apply it to your skin. And I'm going to apply it to my neck because that's what's crazy about. And so that you're going to let that work in, and that's going to go and work with the cavapola for really deep hydration and growth factors and supplying the skin and making it think it's acting younger, and that's what it's all about. So those were introduced probably about a year ago, and then just recently we were introduced with another serum that goes with it, and this comes in a 5-pack, and this can be used like you use your other serums. You can use this twice a day. And you know, when I'm talking about this, some of you may think, well, this sure is a lot of steps. Well, people take a lot of steps. I know people that use 10 different things, but the first 3 products that came out, the first 4 products, worked beautifully and made drastic changes. So there's a simple routine and there's a complicated routine, and it depends, you know, what your issues are. So, you know, I can always help you in deciding what is going to be the best for you. We can do a phone call, and I can talk to you a little bit about your skin and what I suggest, because some people, you know, when they get home at night, they just want to go to bed or rest. And so we need a simplicity, and that's what we can do with this. So then, and then Dr. Esty, which is one of the doctors with AO Med that has this company, has come out with a couple also. I don't have them all. The serums you could also use. This is an azulene serum, and this is for people with extremely sensitive skin, which I'm seeing because of COVID and from having to wear the masks, that everybody has compromised barriers. And that means your microbiome of your skin isn't up to it's just, you've got rashes and you've got pigment problems and you've got dryness and stuff. And this is your azulene, which is fabulous for the skin. They also have one, and again, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on, which is the MGF. And this is a renewal because it's got 88% snail secretion, and it's got the EGF growth factors. It's got actually 4 growth factors, and it's got the different peptide complex and a goat of 5,000 milligrams of goat milk. Goat milk is so wonderful. It's the closest thing to our, you know, it relates closest with our body is the goat milk. I use a lot of goat milk products with exfoliation because it's so gentle to the skin. So that is Scopla. And I just, like I said, it's one of my top selling products, and it's for fat pad restoring. And I have seen such remarkable results. If you're interested in this, I've got a 15% discount on my Rising Sun Organic website. So I will list it down below, and you can get 15% off. You might want to start with a one product or two products, or call me and see and let me know what else you're using. One thing that I don't like to do, and this is again my experience as a holistic esthetician, is I don't like to pack a bunch of retinols and vitamin C's on top of this. You can save those for other nights, because putting too many things together is going to lessen the effectiveness of this. And so it's you want to just not be so complicated and save them. You do a rotation so far. So if you like this, hit the thumbs up, send me some questions, and subscribe, and look forward to some of my videos.